Welcome to Pitch Your Startup, presented by Innovate. This is your host, Bob Shami. We're delighted today to have our guest, Victoria Oros, who is the founder and the CEO at YouKeeps. Victoria, pleasure to have you on the show, and thank you for joining us. Let's jump into it. If you want to give us a small introduction about yourself, or a brief introduction about yourself and your startup, and then we're gonna just learn about how you got there, what motivated you to take that path, and all of that. Please, the mic
Yeah.
is yours.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for having me. And
My pleasure.
I'm glad that I have this opportunity to speak on public and to talk a little bit about me, about our company, and thanks for giving this chance to me. So
It's my
yeah,
pleasure.
I'm a founder of YouKeeps, and we are AI startup, and we are doing AI executive assistants. And since there are so many like AI assistants lately, when we talk about real executive assistant, that would be like a person. I'm all about productivity, like from the very beginning, and about UK, so about we thought that it's very important to bring to the world a little bit of tools that would make their life more organized. And we thought that executive assistant is the exact thing that should be available to everyone. You know how everybody would need a person who could arrange meetings, who could coordinate your scheduling, who could book your traveling, or I don't know, book your hotel, and always remembering your preferences, remembering what you like and what you do. So I'm with my co-founders. We decided to make that, and we created YouKeeps from the very beginning. We started like a year ago, and we are coming from completely different areas. We built it. Several products with one of my co-founder already, and when we joined with our tech leader, with Peter, we understood that we can move forward with this stuff also, because we have a big background with collaborating with big companies, and we know how many like how much operational stuff they do for like normal employees, and we felt that we can cover that, and with AI giving this opportunity to like automate a lot of stuff, we can do that.
Victoria, so pretty much basically to sum it up, YouKeeps is a personal assistant for everything, as you mentioned earlier. So basically, on the run, on the go, wherever you are, you have it on your phone, and you always communicate. Is it prompt by voice or text?
Right now it's just text. So yeah, it will
Text.
be. We just imagined that a personal assistant, like real personal assistant, would be available from I don't know, any platform that where you could handle the communication. It can be WhatsApp, it can be Teams, Slack, maybe Telegram. So we just want to be available, want to have YouKeeps available from completely different platforms to cover like all the space of the communication. And yeah, it's just a chat, so you don't have to do difficult adjustments. You don't have to configure it. It's just a chat. You just put your prompts the way you want. You can ask to schedule a meeting. We have like a big, complicated, complex bag behind the AI agent that can handle even most complicated meetings. I mean, when you have several participants to connect with, you can ask an agent to create a meeting, and it will go to coordinate all the participants on behalf of the organizer.
And is it a subscription based, or yearly fee, or how does it work? Subscription
Yeah,
based.
it's subscription based. It's like regarding purchasing. It's like it works like traditional SaaS model, and right now the solution is live inside Microsoft ecosystem. We decided to start from there. We're inside Microsoft for Startups program, and Teams users, they already can use our software and can just join the chat with YouKeeps and ask to create meetings, to cancel meetings, to reschedule meetings, to, if you are late, to contact all the participants and apologize, for example. So actually everything that you would ask your like personal assistant to do, YouKeeps can already do inside Microsoft ecosystem, and it has access. It's like fully integrated into Microsoft and has profound integration with Graph API and all the Microsoft ecosystem. So it connects to your calendar, it connects to your address book, so you don't have to put email addresses. It's enough if you put like a name of your colleague, and YouKeeps already will do the rest. So yeah, it's pretty like simple from the front side, but it's complex internally. And actually we like a couple of months ago we started a TAP program in Microsoft. I don't know like if you know what is the program, but it gives additional like access and early access to all the Microsoft innovations, with all the coverage of costs, with additional tech support. So we are like at the age of all that Microsoft innovates, and we can follow and use those innovations in our products, and that's of course great.
Interesting. Victoria, what is the, if you don't mind me asking, YouKeeps, where the name came from?
It's just
YouKeeps.
it was more like a joke, because we were playing with words to invent the name of the product, and we like you keep time or something like that. We were playing with them, and but the domains were occupied.
Taken.
So we had to choose YouKeeps then, and we like there were a moment then we knew that it's more important to have like a brief name for the product, and like to keep with it. We just took it.
Interesting. I like it. It's pretty, actually it's something that is easy to remember, easy to pronounce and remember. And YouKeeps, it keeps you curious. What is YouKeeps about? You know?
Yeah.
So, if we go back a bit, talk about your background and what led you to starting YouKeeps. How do you see the connection there, and which kind of put you on that path to start, to become a CEO and founder?
Look, I had different businesses. I ran different businesses from the very beginning, and I was co-founder of two startups more, and I had like more land, I don't know, businesses in some moments. So I definitely knew that people, they do have they do use software, and I've always were like in the age of using something new. I always knew like technologies and innovation, and I wanted to participate in that sprint also. But we started with one of my co-founders. We started several years ago a project to create a platform for event organizing, and it was for offline events. But then the pandemic hit us, and we had to stop that part. And but we were in contact with several companies. We were communicating a lot with B2B like clients and everything. And we understood that we can. It's not a pivot, so it wasn't a pivot, but we started to feel a problem in communication within big companies, and we for one of our deal, we had to coordinate a big meeting for like 8 top managers of several companies, and it took like us 2 months to do that. So we decided that it's not right.
It's not conducive. No.
No. That the deal can just have this long cycle just because of the coordination. And there were no tools, and still there are no tools to coordinate like bigger meetings in a official way. And we've created a SaaS tool, like traditional SaaS tool, that could possible to make the process of coordination of several participants easy. So we made it, and now we have like the whole maybe external part made as an agent that helps with more stuff, not only group coordination, but still we have this like strong and well worked engine of group coordinations behind the scenes.
Victoria, you mentioned co-founder Peter. I assume he's your partner. And so, how did you, when you guys started, was it self-funded, and you didn't raise any money from the outside?
Look, the project till now is self-funded.
Amazing.
We bootstrap as much as we can because we understand that we are in that moment when, first of all, it's for pre-seed startup, it's very complicated to raise money, but we also understand that with having all those previous like experiences, we understand that if we can bootstrap, we should do that. If we can, I don't know, receive some grants, if we can extract like money and opportunities from any other like parts of the world, not funding, we should do that, definitely do that. And we keep this, we kept like following this strategy till now because now we have a product, now we have like everything done. We have 46 clients, and these are 2,400 users already of our product. We have corporate clients, so in the moment when we have already the whole product built, we have our clients on board. We know whether they like the product. We have several clients already paying, so we are ready to grow faster. We are ready to add more like features, to add more integrations and everything. Now we would need funding, but in previous moment it wasn't. It was painful, but that's okay.
And you guys not planning to raise any money in the near future, so you guys pretty much bootstrapping it is really getting you where you need to be, both of you.
No,
with YouKeeps.
We need to raise money right now, and we are planning to raise around in following months.
What's the next round of funding? So can we let our investors to hear about it on Pitch Your Startup here?
Yeah, it will be 1 million. So we want to raise 1 million. We are a Delaware company, like traditionally. So we want to raise that to grow faster, because as I said, the product is done, the team is formed. We have the plan how to grow the team, but it will be like additional 2-3 people. Not to grow it like to grow big, and we have a plan how to optimize all the process that we can optimize, because outreach and so many processes can be right now covered by AI that we should definitely use that to save like those money that we can actually save.
So that round of funding of 1 million, is that Series A, or would it be pre-seed or seed funding, or which part is it? What does it fall under? What category? Or Series A?
No, we would be happy to consider it as Series A, but I think that according to the market, we would be like late pre-seed.
I see. A late pre-seed. Okay. And what would be the amount of equity that for $1 million, based on the evaluation of YouKeeps? What's the market valuation of YouKeeps that if you want to raise $1 million, and what's the percentage would the investors get based on the evaluation of raising $1 million?
I think that we would discuss it directly with investors, so I think that I would keep it like privately for internal
For now.
discussion.
So okay, so the evaluation of the company not announced yet.
No.
Not yet. Okay, interesting. Hey, I mean, our investors and listeners and founders and people who wants to jump on board and be on the board with you guys, with you and Peter, would like to know some stuff. But hey, again, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, Victoria Oros, what's the best way to get a hold of you if they want to work for YouKeeps or they want to be on the board or they want to invest?
Yeah, we would look. We would talk directly to every person who would be interested because we understand we have an advisory board for those who like. We are really proud of our advisory board actually because we already have an ex VP of one of the resellers on board. We have VP of Cerebras. We have ex CEO of Microsoft Latam on board and top manager of Cisco. So we understand that we would need to have people close to us. But yeah, depending on the expertise and on the will of the person, we would discuss like the personal role, of course, the board of directors, the investors, or just to join the team. That would be possible. Contacting me always. It's not. It would be easy. So I think that you can like publish an email or like give a link to my LinkedIn. So
Amazing.
I'm open.
And and for people to connect with you, that would be through LinkedIn, through an email.
Yeah.
What's yeah,
The
LinkedIn.
email, LinkedIn easy. The email is super easy. Also, it's VO like Victoria Oros at youkeeps.com. So it's pretty easy. You can everybody can reach me out. I'm pretty open.
Uh, any advice for upcoming entrepreneurs who uh, have innovative ideas and want to take the path that you and Peter took? Advice for out there for the upcoming entrepreneurs and new founders, females in tech and none.
Oi, this is already too much, I think. But not being afraid of anything and just don't like follow your path because not like it's not just beautiful words, but it should come from inside. You should feel your like passion that. What you are doing, why you are doing that, and if you are doing something just and thinking that this is something that you just cannot do, just follow that part and try to hear yourself like inside and don't pay attention to anything that people could say because for example being a female founder is complicated also because a lot of people they see that you are like female founder, you should have like your family or something like that, and it's like not productive. Every conversation and everything that we do should be really productive. You should think why you're doing it.
Amazing. The ultimate goal for you keeps.
Uh, Okay, our goal, like our passion, is to make, remember, Tony Stark, Friday of Tony Stark. So we want like every employee to have its Friday because we understand that that would be quite productive once again to have this kind of assistant that could work quietly in the background to carry all the operational tasks while you can do like interesting and creative job. So I think that's it.
Amazing. Well, Victoria, I just want to thank you for coming on Pitch Your Startup today to talk about your new invention, YouKeeps. Very interesting. So if somebody wants to get a hold of Victoria, you can catch her on LinkedIn, Victoria Oros, and that's how we came across each other actually on social media. Yes, and again, I want to thank our listeners for joining us today. And please don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media, on socials, all our platforms. Until next time, think outside the box and keep innovating. Victoria, thanks again.
Thank you so much.